Hi friends, today we meet once again with a good story. Once upon a time there was a very wise king. His name was Krishnadevaraya and he ruled in the kingdom of Vijayanagar. In his court, amongst the various ministers, there was a court jester whose name was Tenali Raman. Now it happened that in that same kingdom there was a man called Ramaya. Whoever saw him said whenever they saw his face, it was unlucky for them. Means, according to them, he was a jinx and he brought something bad for the people. He was unlucky. Now the king was very compassionate and wise. He always looked at the welfare of his subjects. So he wanted to know whether that news was correct or not, whether it was only a false rumor or was it a real fact. So he summoned Ramaya in his court and he told him to stay in his palace. The next day morning, when the king woke up, he saw his face, and later on, when he sat for eating the food, a fly came on his food and he said, "Ugh, I don't want to eat this food." And the whole day he couldn't eat the food. Actually, the people had said that whenever they saw his face, they were unable to eat the food the whole day. And that was what the king wanted to test. So when he saw that he also couldn't eat food the whole day, somehow that fly didn't allow him to eat, he said the people were talking a real fact. So he summoned Ramaya in his court and he said he has to be punished. He was sent to the gallows to be hanged. Now this news went to his wife and she got very upset and she went running to Tenali Raman and said, "Please save Ramaya and help me." Tenali Raman was also full of sympathy when he heard about this and he said, "Okay, I'll do my best." And he whispered something to her, the wife of Ramaya. The next day, he also went to Ramaya and spoke some words of wisdom to him. Now it was the guards who asked Ramaya whether he had any last wish. Now the subjects, when they heard the king's statement, there was a mixed reaction, and some people didn't like what the king had said, and some people were very happy. Now when the guard said, "Wish whatever you want," he said, "Give this note to the king." The king read the note, where it was written, "Who is the bigger Jinx? Now when you saw my face, you couldn't eat the food. I also saw your face early in the morning, and what happened to me? I am being sent to be killed." Now the king understood his mistake. He immediately released Ramaya and gave him lot of gifts and sent him. He said, "I'm very sorry, it was my mistake." And he sent him with lots of gifts. So you see, my friends, here we learn, first of all, that Tenali Raman had lot of presence of mind and he was full of wit and wisdom. At the same time, we also learn that we should not blindly believe in any rumor. We must see it first with our own eyes and then believe it. So like this, read more stories of Tenali Raman and other court jesters who are full of wit and wisdom. There are also lots of Birbal stories, and you create your own story too. So thank you once again. We'll be meeting soon again.